This book by Arundhati Roy has recently been put on a list of banned books in Kashmir, amongst others that talk about decolonization, authoritarianism, nationalism, and resistance. This is not just about one context or one author or one topic, it is a part of a larger history in South Asia, where books, ideas, and any sense of critical thinking gets censored once it threatens those in the dominant power structures. Roy's writing on decolonization, liberation, and resistance continues a legacy of voices across the subcontinent who dared to imagine freedom beyond the narrow limits imposed by the state. So let me take you back, because history shows you this pattern very clearly. During the colonial period, the British authorities used the Vernacular Act of 1878 to control Indian language newspapers, terrified that literature and journalism in native tongues could spur an anti-colonial consciousness in the people. Later, in the newly independent states of Pakistan and India, censorship persisted. Journals were shut down, poets were surveilled, and textbooks were rewritten to fit the political mood of the time. As the sociologist and brilliant intellectual Iqbal Ahmed once said, the state fears what it cannot co-opt. Independent thought, critical thinking, and radical literature have been things that the state could never co-opt. This is why authoritarian projects across history have begun by controlling education and circulation of knowledge. As Ngugi wa Thiong'o, the Kenyan novelist, reminds us in his work about decolonizing the mind, language and literature are not just art form, and to strip them away is to take away the people's capacity to imagine an alternative. South Asia has witnessed this cycle again and again. In the 1970s, during Indira Gandhi's emergency period, presses were seized and journalists were jailed. Similarly, in Pakistan, poets like Faiz Ahmed Faiz and Habib Jalib wrote verses under the shadow of censorship. Oftentimes, their political messages were told in whispers and sung in protest songs. And in our modern age, books like Azadi by Arundhati Roy join that lineage. So when you see books getting banned, it's important to ask what's inside of them that threatens a big, powerful government.